Good morning, everybody. This is Tom Prendergast at MarketHive. I am the CEO, and generally I go into some detail about my history and my capabilities, but I will summarize it to this. I have over 400,000 hours on computers, 200,000 plus hours on the internet. I own and ran one of the top 10 ad agencies in the San Francisco Bay Area in the 80s, so I knew all of the up and coming, Adobe, Apple, etc. I cut my teeth on all of that. I knew what was coming with the internet. I got on the internet in 1992 when it just started. I've been working on it ever since. I have built some of the most significant, powerful lead generation systems, automated marketing. I invented it. Self-replicating web pages, self-replicating PDFs, search engine technology, online form, all that stuff all came from, we originated all of that. Some people call me the Godfathers, others call me the architect. With that said, MarketHive is a vision that we started 2 years ago. We raised $500,000 within a week with the idea to build it. We're on the tail end of that. We're getting ready to launch this thing, so I want you to know what you have here. In anticipation of that, I want you to know what exactly does MarketHive have, and I will make it pretty simple and summarize it without going over to the site and giving you a tour. We can do that in other videos that we make. But basically, our system has the most advanced blogging platform on the planet. It has the most, in that blogging platform is worth hundreds of dollars a month. We have the most advanced, completely compliant, unbelievable SEO system that money can buy. There are SEO platforms out there that will cost you upwards of entry of $500 for the minimum of what they do. Our system is beyond their maximum, which is $6,000 to $10,000 a month. It includes that. Social media. Our system totally integrates with all social media out there. And not only does it integrate with social media out there on your own individual basis, but in our groups, which is similar to what you call nodes in Facebook. In our groups allow for a leader or a captain of a crew to build a crew. The members of the group allow the captain to publish into all their social network systems. They all work together on the blogging platform, so they create what we call, what is being invented here or discovered. We're the first ones to do it. It's called a social neural network, which means that we create an organism from the individuals that work as a single organism with an agenda that all work together with the tools that we've built. So our system is truly state-of-the-art, most advanced but very easy to understand inbound marketing tools integrated with a powerful social neural network. Our content management systems allow you to create, mix and match RSS feeds, sending them out to all kinds of different blogger platforms that we make for you, capture pages that we make for you, that you can put up on your domains all over the place. You can build as huge a system as you want, even by yourself, but with a group of people that you put into a group to run all of this stuff, you have more power than anybody's ever had on the internet with our system. Lead management. And we're going to talk about that in greater depth. But our system will produce for you the highest possible class of leads ever generated. This system is going to take lead generation to a new level. I will explain that because that's part of the alpha program. Landing pages. Our system has the most advanced, easily managed landing pages, calls to action system integrated with your autoresponder and email system. Our email system is as good, if not better, than the iLive, Aweber, GetResponse, Constant Contact. We built the first one back in the mid-90s. We know what we're doing. We have hundreds of thousands of hours dealing with it. Our system is totally Iron Port compliant, double opt-in. It goes beyond the other ones because we started from scratch 2 years ago, so we got rid of the legacy. It's important to understand. Our system incorporates huge calls to actions, conferences, webinars that we put on for your benefit, webinars that you can put on and advertise and promote throughout the entire system. Our marketing automation that keeps track of what you're doing allows you to manage your group, so everybody in your group, you know if they're working or not, who's doing the most work, who isn't. You know, we have rotators that in your groups, or you can build a rotator for people outside your group to be able to control traffic coming in and distribute it equally amongst the people for whatever agenda that you're doing. Analytics, be able to see what's going on, like in your group managements, you know, what kind of return on investment you're getting, what kind of traffic is happening. This is all the power of the inbound marketing. There are systems out there that charge upwards of $3,000 to $10,000 a month for what we're giving you here, totally for free. Now, how can we do that? How can we give this system away totally for free? Are we insane? Well, that's up for discussion at a different time. But here's the point. The system generates its revenue through advertising, just like Facebook does. Facebook just posted some unbelievable numbers, something like $85 billion a month they're making in revenue with their advertising. Those are unbelievably big numbers. We are going to be producing similar type of revenue as we get growing. For instance, this thing is opening up wide scale. One of the first languages it's going to convert to is Chinese. Now you look at the market on the internet. Who's on the internet Chinese compared to America? America's like 21%, China's like 80%. The numbers in China are just staggering. And that's going to be our first multi-language is going to be Chinese. I'm already putting together the agreement to do that. Now, with all that in mind, what this system's all about, and the fact that it incorporates this incredible social neural marketing system, network system, advertising revenues. One of the advertising revenues is what we call your profile page. Now, you're all probably aware of what a profile page is. You have one, whether you know it or not, in Facebook. It doesn't really do a lot. I mean, you can allow it to show your news feed, and you can allow it to show your notes, and you can allow it to show your videos and your pictures, and whether you want it to be public or not. So somebody can come along to facebook.com/Tom Prendergast and see what I'm doing. But if they want to sign up into Facebook, they can, but they're not connected to me by doing it. They have to find me and ask me to be friends, and I have to approve, and that's standard. And that's standard also in MarketHive. We built MarketHive to navigate, look, and feel like Facebook, so it's familiar, so it's easier to navigate and learn it. We also built it to sort of work the same way when it comes to things like the profile page. And therein comes the whole story of the alpha system. Alpha is a system that enhances the banners. You see, we have a banner ad that goes across the top. The system is not littered with advertising all over the place. It just has a banner ad, a nice clean banner ad across the top, right below the navigational bar. Similar to Facebook, other than that banner ad goes there. What that does is it's available for $100 a day per person who wants to run a banner ad. Very similar to when we go over there to Warrior Forum, they charge $100 a day for that banner. It's worth it. I've confirmed that that is the highest real estate you can have, is right there at the top where people go to navigate. Nice little banner ad. So it's worth $100 a day. We charge $100 a day for the banner ad. And we are confident that people will buy it as our numbers increase. Right now, there's only about 100 people in the back office, in the MarketHive, because they are our original founder contributors to building the system. So they have beta systems in there. So it doesn't make sense for them to go in there and pay for advertising at the top, because the only people who are going to see it are those 100 people, right? Well, we understand that, and I was struck by lightning with the idea of the alpha program. So let me explain the alpha program to you. Now that you totally understand that MarketHive represents $3,000 to $10,000 worth of tools, all integrated in a very easy to assimilate navigation system that's similar or familiar to Facebook, you go out and you promote, hey, get this free system. You can go down, you can talk about the blogging, the SEO, the social media, the CMS, the lead management, the landing pages, the calls to action, the marketing automation, the email analytics, and the synchronization of it. You can talk about it in forums, you can put it together in an email, and you send people to your alpha profile page. An alpha profile page costs $100 a month. What do you get for that? You get the front page configured to promote the MarketHive system with a video and a place for them to subscribe by clicking on a Facebook, a LinkedIn, a Twitter, a Google+, etc. social network button, agreeing, and boom, they get an account. Pretty simple. Awesome lead capture page. Nothing else is going to be like it. So what happens when a person does that? Well, they are automatically put into your social network. Let's say I show up at alpha.markethive.com or whatever you're using, username.markethive.com. I go, wow, this video is cool. Wow, look at all the stuff I get. Wow, it's free. Yeah, I want that. They push the button. They agree. Bang. They're now automatically connected into, they're part of your social network. Just like you have people in your friends thing over at Facebook up to 5,000, right? Well, there's no limit with us. So they become part of your friend network, your social network. 2, you can designate which group you want to put them into, because you have this group thing going on that's part of what you call your social neural network system, right? And you can set up what autoresponders you want to go out when they connect with you. So basically, you have an incredibly powerful advertising medium giving away the most valuable marketing system on the planet ever, giving away for absolutely totally free. The system, by this time next year, will be available in 25 to 30 languages. The first one, I don't know, the next 30 days or so will be China. And then the next one after that will be Spanish, Chinese and Spanish. There is going to be absolutely zero resistance. Let me give you a scenario. You go to a service that has 25 million emails of an active list. They all received the email. They can prove it. Let's just assume that's the case. You've used them before. You've promoted some deal, your MLM deal or whatever, and every time you promote to it, you pay whatever, $100 for it. The guy sends the email out promoting it to his 25 million, and you get 400 or 500 people to sign up into your business. You think that's pretty good, right? What's the percentage of 400 or 500 divided by 25 million? So you take 500 and divide by 25. Let's say 25,000 equals 0.02. So what you're talking about is a 0.0002% of the people in that list signed up for you, right? That's statistically zero. It's a non. But let's look at it a different way. You go and you're using your alpha service and you're promoting your MarketHive account. And your email is about get a free blogging platform. This is what it does. An SEO system that's what's worth $5,000 a month. A social media broadcasting system. You can build social neural networks with it. This is what that is. CMS, lead management, landing pages, marketing automation, email, etc. It's free. And so I have asked this question before, so be prepared to answer this. What percentage, if you sent off an email and 25 million people all read the message, and they're all entrepreneurial, and you're offering this, what percentage do you think you would get? 1%? 9%? I'm going to take the lowest one that you people post. Give me a number, you guys. 10%. Well, give me a couple more. 5%. I'm like 5% better than 10%. We'll go with 1%. Yeah, okay, let's go with 4%. All right, so we take 25 million times 4%. We're talking a sign-up rate of 1 million people. Now think about this. You promote to that list an opportunity and you get 400 or 500. You present to that list the MarketHive Alpha program that you're doing, and you get 1 million people now in your social network and into one of your into your capture group. And your autoresponder is going out to all of them. Now, even if it's Not 4%, but 0.4%. So instead of 1 million, it's 100,000. Instead of 0.4%, it's 0.04%. You got 10,000 people. That means that you are now building an integrated social neural network sphere of influence into the MarketHive that has just created for you a lead database that nothing else on the planet is even capable of coming close to. Now, I've outdone myself this time with lead generation. I've done it before where we called them premium leads with my previous system called Veritech. And those were just incredible. You called them up, they talked to you, they were unique to you, not anybody else. They weren't being beat over the head. A lot of you built some very successful businesses using those leads that came in through Veritech called premium leads. I don't even think you could call these targeted leads. These are like integrated, I don't even think the word leads works here. I think it's just an integrated sphere of influence. But you're going to have to call them leads because people won't know what you're talking about if you don't. Okay, so that's primarily the alpha program. So alpha is a month-to-month service. A person's paying $100, and every month they're getting the credits for posting a banner ad. A $100 banner ad, or they're getting $100 worth of credits to use for boosting articles or placing ads or whatever. So instead of just paying for a banner, you get into the alpha program. You got a front end system that builds for you this neural lead, what we call cognitive leads. That's the term, cognitive leads for you. That's invaluable. That's powerful. That's the best lead generation system, and we're going to lead with that. Building MarketHive will lead with the fact that we can build for you better leads than you've ever experienced in your life, and they become your sphere of influence. So it's not like you've got a database now of email addresses in your Aweber. You can send them off email. Yeah, they're opening it up, but you're really working hard to get a call to action because they're still separated from you. You understand that, right? Yes, I am talking. Then we add to this what we call the Alpha Founder Program. But before we go into that, there's another thing I've added to Alpha, and that's this. A good portion of the revenue coming from the Alpha program, where I'm charging $100 a month for this, just like the advertising, that money is going to go into marketing and promoting MarketHive. Got that right? That traffic that my advertising is bringing back into the MarketHive is going to go into a rotator that rotates to the alphas. So basically the alpha program becomes three big benefits. One, you're paying for a banner ad, a $100 banner ad, a 1 day banner ad a month, which you would be paying for anyway. Two, you're getting the alpha profile front page so that you can promote and have a lead capture page on your front page. Then three, I'm building an ad campaign out there and co-opting the results to a rotator to my alphas. And every alpha account gets one share of the traffic I'm driving back into the system with the money that you give me to pay for that. How can you say no to something like that? That's powerful, especially if you've got 1,000 people a month paying me $100. So I'm putting $100,000 into advertising on YouTube, Google, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, driving it all to a common domain, our hive.pe, creating a rotator to all of the alphas. Okay, so does everybody understand that there is more value than what you're paying for the alpha program, the month-to-month program? And you can accrue your credits so that down the road you can start running banner ads too when you feel that that's a necessary thing, which you are then running banner ads that are being displayed to the millions of people who are in the system. This thing is a huge magnet. So let's take it one more step. I need to raise money to get this thing started with our marketing. And we built the system, it's ready to go. We're going to continue to develop the system as we go, but we need to establish salaries, we need to bring in customer support, we need to get an office, we need to staff up, etc. So the Alpha Founder Program is my way of saying, hey, for helping me, I'm going to give you all of what I just said in the Alpha program, plus when you come in as an Alpha Founder, all you're doing is you are committing yourself to pay for 12 months under an agreement with me, which then gives you a limited partnership position in the company so that you can share in the revenue that the system produces. So I'm going to share my revenue with you. I'm limiting the Alpha Founder program to 1,000. When you come in as an Alpha Founder, you get the rotation share of my advertising. You get 2 shares as an Alpha Founder, where you get 1 share as an Alpha, right? We all understand the share and the rotation. You also get $3,000 worth of advertising credits on the first day we get started with your Alpha share. That's 30 days of banner advertising, and then you get an additional $100 worth of shares for the following months for the rest of your life. You're gonna commit to paying me 12 months. After that, you still get all the Alpha share advantages. You get 2 rotations. You know, two shares in the rotation. You get a percentage of the revenue of the company, which can be far exceed what you will ever do in network marketing. The way we look at it is we will easily get to the point where we're doing $100 million in revenue a year, and that will equate to about $20,000 a year as an Alpha Founder Founder share, an Alpha Founder limited partnership. You can buy as many as you want. There are some limitations to that, and that is, you get out there to a really big number, we're going to require that you pay for it all up front because we don't want a failure. But we're going to also make paying it up front an additional advantage. Those of you who decide to pay for the Alpha Founder program, to pay all 12 months, $1,200 at one-time fee, we're going to give you for life of 4 shares of rotation on my marketing and advertising. So my marketing and advertising MarketHive will always only rotate to the Alphas. It won't rotate to the root domain. The root domain will be where the rotation's occurring. So that's our Alpha program. So you understand that as an Alpha Founder and as an Alpha subscriber, the Alpha subscriber, this is the new caveat, the new additions to this. The Alpha subscriber gets 1 share of the rotation of the advertising and marketing that I do. The press releases I do, the advertising and Google Plus, Google search, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, all of that. Everything that I do, radio, television, whatever, direct mailing, all of it, all goes to the rotation of sharing all that incoming business with my Alphas. The Alpha subscriber gets 1 share. The Alpha Founder month to month for 12 months gets 2 share. The Alpha Founder who pays up full of the $1,200 at one time when they sign up gets 4 shares. So this is our Alpha program. I want to make sure everybody understands what it's all about. I've had a lot of people asking me how that works. That's how it works. So I want to thank you all for coming. I have business to attend to, so I got to get going here, but that's our recording. I'm going to stop the recording now.